You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it back there. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it Turnpike Miles. Yeah, it's Buku signing on.
Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Once a Week. I'm Giannouloudis. If you guys haven't been watching the last couple videos, we've had a lot of guests on the show to give their message and help us continue to pursue what we're choosing to pursue in life. And today, we got another great guest on the show. Guys, this is Stephan Cawley, someone who's been so close to me. He's one of my best friends. We went to college together, we roomed together, and we always trained together in the gym and pushed each other to new limits to help us stay track on diets and everything. And Steve has now created a business for himself. He does online coaching, helping people for contest prep, helping people with weight loss, and just helping people continue to pursue the bodies they have, the goals they have and want in their life, and pursue fitness. Steve, I thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for coming on today and helping us.
Of course.
Yeah, how's it going?
Going good.
Yeah?
How you doing, man?
Not bad, dude. I'm glad. I'm so happy that you've gotten to a level with your goals, your dreams, because ever since I've known you, you were the guy that was in the gym, pushing it all hours of the day, and then when we stepped in with you, you helped us. We went right under your wings, and you helped us pursue our goals. So tell us, why did you start pursuing bodybuilding as your passion?
At a young age, I grew up watching, Street Shocks and wrestling and Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and my dad was always a big guy, and everyone seemed to respect bigger guys, so I was always obsessed with trying to get big.
Yeah.
I'd make my mom drive me to CVS as a kid and buy me like muscular development magazines and Flex magazine. And a lot of people told me I couldn't do bodybuilding, so as soon as track and field was over and I graduated, I immediately, I think next day, did my first workout to go towards bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And it's just always been a dream of mine.
Fell in line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the coolest thing to me, because like I mentioned, we trained together all the time. We were on track and field together. We did shot put. So half of our practices were spent in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we started to connect and grow with this outlet in life. And in training with you, you were always pushing big numbers. And now your numbers have even grown to new heights, pushing 400 on, even more than 400 on most of the big lifts and everything. It's incredible to watch. And so with you pushing us and everything, helping us get stronger, pursue a diet life, everything, a factor that always came to play is, to us looking at you and how big you've gotten, grown in these goals, where does your strength come from?
I think with you guys in the gym, it was easy. It was trying to set an example for you guys, trying to lead you by example. And I've always been the kind of person to show others what I've learned. I've always been kind of a teacher, had that teacher mentality.
Yeah.
But staying motivated, I mean, senior year of track was difficult because I had a tough winter season throwing shot put. I didn't do as well as I could have. And then my grandfather was dying come the spring. But that motivated me.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff, like the sad, so-called negative emotional stuff, has always kind of driven me. I always kind of look towards, my grandparents for strength when I can't find it.
Exactly.
They'd want me to reach my goals. They were with me when I tried to pursue my goals.
Yeah.
And, my grandfather always said, give him hell. So that's always on my mind.
Yeah.
And if I'm, going in the gym, and like last week I did 405 for 11 reps on bench.
Incredible.
I was stuck at 8 or 9, and I just thought of my grandfather, and I was like, you know what, you got to do this. He got really mad, and it just came. But you're not always going to be motivated. You have to find motivation in different ways. And
exactly.
Some days it's just reminding yourself that there are people in this world that wish they could do it. Not everyone can wake up every morning and go to the gym. Yeah. Some people's bodies won't allow it, and their minds won't allow it.
Yeah.
So you kind of do it for those who can't.
Exactly. I think that's awesome. It's more that mentality of, why can't I? Why can't I put myself out there? Why can't I, if I'm, like you said, you looked up to everyone growing up. A lot of people, they look up to them and they just leave it at that. Like, oh, there's the person on the pedestal that I want to look up to. But you took the mentality further, which people have done it. It's inspiring to watch where, why can't that be me?
Yeah.
Is there any limitations? What limitations am I making up where I can't have that?
Right.
And you break right through those.
It's easy to look at the things that you don't have.
Yeah.
Especially when we're doing track and field. Oh, well, we're going against UConn or Harvard. Well,
Yes.
they have scholarships and they have the best equipment, and
Yeah.
we're practicing in a broken circle inside a basketball court in the gym. We're
Exactly.
sliding off the board. But why can't it be us?
Yeah.
Why can't we get our form down and push big numbers and throw just as far as them? And we
Yeah.
beat kids from all divisions, which was nice. But I was just a little kid from Hyde Park. Why can't I
Exactly.
compete in bodybuilding, or why can't I be whatever I want to be?
Exactly.
You hold yourself back with your own mind.
100%.
And once you can kind of turn that off, you can get whatever you want.
Exactly. Playing on that, how do you turn it off?
Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you just have to keep telling yourself, like, I can do this.
Yeah.
You got to find positive in every negative event that happens to you in life.
Yeah. It's like your voice is stronger than the voices that are trying to tell you can't.
Right. And it's not always going to be like a fairy tale. It's not always going to work out perfectly. You're going to hit roadblocks.
Yeah.
You're going to have probably like 35 comebacks in your journey to pursue your goals.
Yeah.
And I look forward to those.
Yeah.
Something knocks me down or something negative happens, well, we got to get back up again.
Exactly.
Get back on the horse and pursue it.
Yeah.
I just think, like, why can't I? That's just what I live by. I was told, oh, you look like a strong man, you're too bulky, you won't be able to bodybuild, or, you'll never be as strong as this person or that person, or you never place well.
Yeah.
Well, I have. So
Exactly.
I'll keep pushing it until I do better.
Exactly. And, that's something that's always been inspiring to me, and I know it's inspiring to everyone that we grew up with, is that mentality. Yes, why can't I? But what you do is you've been through tremendous struggles. Like you mentioned, your grandfather was so close to you passing away, and he's watching over you and everything, but your family is such a huge strength for you.
Yeah.
And whether that's a struggle of a family-wise, or like you mentioned, we compete against Harvard, these incredible schools, and who had incredible facilities, and we'd be competing on a basketball court, like our ankles are on the line every single time we try and do a form, and but that to me is inspiring because I know where you came from, and if people were look you up on Instagram, Stephan Cawley, and just see some of where you come from, it's so inspiring because the story that you've written and you're living out in your life, it causes us, it sparks something else to continue to pursue ours. You start at 15 years old bodybuilding, or just lifting in general, just being in the gym. Then you just like, all right, shot put. Let's see who can throw far.
Yeah.
And then you move to that, and then struggles started to come as we, I think the high school, college life is when struggles start to come, and all, like, throughout life, but being around you for those times, it wasn't like it stopped you. And like you just touched on, your struggles became fuel. Your struggles became something that pushed you further, and you said, like, yes, you go through the moments where, like, what am I supposed to do? And then you'd flip it right away. And then now you're using every struggle that comes your way, and you take it and you flip it the other way to fuel in the gym, to fuel bodybuilding, to fuel, in all honesty, the coaching that you give people is incredible. And it's online coaching, or like even in the gym when someone comes up and asks you a question for nutrition or fitness, you have all this knowledge because you've been through the struggle, and now you've created progress out of it.
Yeah.
And it's progress through pain. And that's something that inspires me because, when you say, why can't I know you will. And that's the coolest thing. And, you touched on even a little bit too. When you're pursuing this goal, this dream, bodybuilding, trying to get to this level, you've changed your body tremendously for different goals. You've been through the ringer, struggles-wise, you've reached different levels of competition, and now you're at a point where it's like, all right, how can I get better? How do you constantly adjust your goals to continue to make progress?
I think you just got to prioritize your goals. So my coach is Bill Anger for bodybuilding, and with Bill going into this off season, we need to get bigger. I mean, I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
That was a big thing why people told me I couldn't bodybuild, too tall. It's definitely more difficult when you're not 5'5" or 6 or 5'7". A lot of guys I face are that height.
Yeah.
But it just means I need to weigh more in the off season. I need to put more weight on. And with bodybuilding, to answer your question. You
Yeah.
kind of look at your body, like what's missing.
Yeah.
You can get feedback from the judges. One of the Mr. Olympia judges, Steve Weinberg, said that I need to get my biceps better, my back thicker.
Yeah.
So you kind of prioritize your training and change your training around to, okay, we need to get my back looking better.
Yeah.
Always need the legs bigger.
Yeah.
Calves won't grow no matter what I do.
And I understand.
Everyone knows the struggle.
I understand.
It's genetic. Can't do anything about it. But, you know, you get to a certain level. I remember in college looking at some of the other guys on the team, guys who were like national level, and I was close to it but never made it.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, guys, we're to the point where let's just try and not get hurt.
Yeah.
Let's just it's just trying to bring consistency
Yeah.
to the sport or to track or to even bodybuilding. The guys at the top level, they're trying to bring consistent physiques every time they come.
Yeah.
With small differences in their bodies that might mean going up a couple places, and that's kind of where I'm at. I am still like a baby in the sport.
Yeah.
I've only been doing it for about 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
So it's like put some more weight on the off season, so I jump on stage, I'm a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And I come in a little bit more conditioned.
Exactly.
You know, I'm too tall to ever try and think I could go pro as like a heavyweight. I'd probably have to be a super heavyweight.
Yeah.
But I've pretty much just tried to prioritize my training, get my back bigger, and focus on what's missing. What can I bring up?
Exactly. Yeah. It's incredible to see what growth has come your way, because when we left college and you started pursuing this route, in my eyes, I thought you had all this knowledge, and then to see how even deeper it goes, and now you have even more knowledge to help yourself, but also help clients, and I just think it's incredible to see the progress that you've gained over struggle or situations, experiences in the sport. But since it's your dream, you didn't let it stop you. And that's always been something, like, you've had a fire for this, and it's like it's not going to go out until you reach your goal.
Pretty much.
And at that point, it doesn't even go out. That's when it spreads to everyone else, you know?
Well, you brought up a good point, too, and it goes back to, like, struggles. You know, you work with different coaches in bodybuilding, too, and those are learning experiences as well, good or bad.
Yeah.
What worked for me during this contest prep, what worked for me for that diet, what didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Training-wise, diet-wise, supplement-wise. So you kind of take that, whether it's a negative or positive experience, and then use that towards your own clients.
Yeah.
You know? I try to get a client learn their body. You know, maybe their body does better with fats, maybe their body does better with carbs, and kind of tinker things around. There's no right. I think people need to realize when you pursue your goals, there's no one right approach to it.
Exactly.
I've gained knowledge because it's like, look, I'm not the most genetically gifted person.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to muscle or the shape of my body. So how can I get around that? How can I train differently?
Yeah.
Use different tactics, or take different strategies with dieting? And I've learned a ton through the coaches I've had.
Yeah.
And like I said, good or bad, you know, experiences, and then put that towards my clients and help them.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in trying to pursue this goal that I have without helping people along the way. That's how I've always been. You guys in college, all right, I'm trying to go to nationals.
Yeah.
I'm trying to throw as far as I can to break the school records. Well, I'm going to help Billy throw better in shot put and encourage him as much as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the school until he's here to fill my shoes, and there's no reason why he can't do it.
Yeah.
You know, remember that practice that we had?
Yeah.
When you wanted to quit.
Yeah.
I want everyone at home to know
I've been
this.
there. Yeah.
And I said, no, you can't quit.
Yeah.
You were capable of doing anything that I can do, and anything anyone else out there can do, and even better.
Yeah.
And you stuck with it and threw further than I think you ever thought you could.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Very proud of you.
100%. And we built off each other in that aspect, and you know, it's 100% true. But it proves even more. We all go through struggles. We all go through that mental point where it's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't anymore. And then having someone to pull you up and say, like, pull you aside, like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, you have everything in you to pursue it, and I stuck with it, and then I continued to throw farther and grow in this aspect thanks to someone who had my back. And I think that's what you bring to your clients as well, which is incredible, because you don't get that at too many people.
People don't. I think people are afraid that if you believe in others or hype them up, they'll do better than you. So what?
Exactly.
Who cares?
Exactly. You would want that person to do better, because that just means you're going to do better.
Right, but it feels really good to help people reach their goals too. And you got to remember there's always someone bigger and better than you out there. So everyone should stay humble.
Yep.
And help each other along the way. Tell someone that you see struggling, you can do this.
Yeah.
You know, if you go into a gym or wherever you are, or it doesn't have to be in the gym, just in life. You know, like I work with students who have behavioral issues,
Yeah.
okay, and their home lives aren't that great. Well, I try to tell them, like, look, you can do whatever you want to do in life. Like, your home life isn't holding you back. Don't let you hold yourself back from what you want in life. Pursue your dreams, pursue your goals. You know, there's no reason why you can't be student of the month or that. You know, you can't be something in life.
Exactly.
And they respond well to that. So
Yeah.
everyone needs someone to believe in them.
Exactly. And you brought up a good point too. Stay humble. And I find that it's in some people, but it's tougher sometimes. But I know in a gym aspect, not too many people can stay humble because there's a lot of insecurities coming into play. There's a lot of stereotyping that comes into play. And after being around you and seeing your growth and knowing you, I know your background. But I know a lot of people look at a bodybuilder, a big guy, not just you in general, but like every bodybuilder, every big guy in general, and they look at and they try and stereotype that.
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough when it comes to a gym because a lot of people go there because they're insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
Well, if I look better, I'll feel better about myself. No matter how many changes you make to your body, you will not appreciate yourself until you love yourself. You should love yourself at any stage. No matter how big or small I get, I still I like who I am.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I love myself, but
Yeah.
you know, people don't realize, oh, if I make these changes, then I'll actually appreciate who I am, or I'll love myself.
Yeah.
If you have that attitude towards it, you won't.
Exactly.
And the gym setting's tough because there are a lot of egos in there, or guys who want to be the biggest guy in the gym, or strongest, and it goes for women too.
Yeah.
But those people kind of run their insecurities off on people like me, or other people in the gym that are in shape, and I'm always stereotyped. People are intimidated by me, scared of me.
Yeah.
People thought I'd be a meathead and stuff like that. And I'm the first to always go up to the people I see staring at me and introduce myself and say, hey, if you need help with anything, let me know. And 9 times out of 10, they come up and go, I'm sorry, I totally stereotyped you, and I thought you'd be dumb, or I thought that some ridiculous stuff, always. I thought that, you know, you were a bro or something like that, which I'm totally a bro, but I'll own that. But, you know, it kind of freaks them out. Like, wow, you're actually really nice. I'm like, why wouldn't I be nice just because I'm built this way, or I'm trying to be bigger and compete in bodybuilding shows? It doesn't mean I'm not a nice person, you know?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, and I think you touched on in incredible points where everyone at the gym is an ego. You know, we all have an ego. It's just part of our genetic makeup. But the insecurity factor, it's so prominent in this day and age. I think it's been prominent throughout history, where everyone's got insecurities, but it's tough because not too many people work on them. And I know in the fitness field, a lot of the reason why we go to the gym is to work out those insecurities.
Yeah.
Do you find, like, what's something you can say to people who are battling their own personal insecurities? What's a piece of advice you can give someone right now and say, like, hey, let me try and help you. Here's this. What would you tell someone who came to you like, hey, I have this going on?
I think 2 things. See how far you've come. People never stop and look back and see how far they've come. Yeah. They are so busy just pushing. I've done it myself.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it.
And they don't give themselves any credit. When you do that, you're just working yourself into the ground. Yeah. You need to reflect and see how far you've come. Second, stay off social media and stop comparing yourself to everyone else who's out there. Yeah. To these people who Photoshop their pictures and only post their best life. Oh, I got this car, this house, and this. They probably don't own the house. They don't own the car. That's not their money. That's not their, like, you know, flashing money and stuff. It's probably not even there. It's probably fake. Yeah. Everyone's going through struggles. They're just not posting it. Exactly. Everyone has a phase with their body that doesn't look too great to them. Yeah. You know, I think that I've gotten insecurities from social media and backed off on there because I start to compare myself to all these people. Yeah. I'm looking at guys with 20 years experience over me who, like, I'm like, wow, I don't look anywhere near as good as that guy. Yeah. And it makes me get insecure. And it's like I've taken a step back and I don't have that approach anymore. Exactly. I'm like, that guy looks great, let me try and pursue that. Or he's motivating me to be better. Or why can't I be as big as him? You gotta keep thinking that way and kind of retrain yourself. But yeah, I'd say stop and see how far you've come. Give yourself credit for what you've achieved. And don't compare yourself to others, their progress. Everyone's different. Yeah,
I agree with that 100%. And not comparing yourself to others, it's so true. But I think the biggest thing you just said is you got to take a step back sometimes and see how far you've come. I don't care if someone just started in the gym aspect or in a goal aspect, a dream aspect outside of the gym, wherever you're pursuing. If you constantly keep your head pushing forward to that, you are making progress. You will never see it until you take a step back and turn and see like, wow, see how far I've come.
Mm-hmm.
And that's me starting this stuff up, doing this for 3 years now and seeing where that's grown, having speaking opportunities, having life coaching clients. It's just like, that's because like I push forward with it, but like we touched on, staying humble in yourself, taking a step back and seeing like, all right, this is actually turning into something. And that goes just as much for you with bodybuilding, seeing where you started after college, or honestly, way prior to that, just picking up their first dumbbell when you were, 15, saying like, all right, let's see where this goes. Let's see where it went. To this point, it's not even done. Mm-hmm. But that's something that I think everyone needs to take hold of where, all right, let me take a step back. If it's a body goal, you go in the gym, whether you someone that plays by the scale, you play by the mirror, or you just play by the weight that you're pushing up one day, you're making progress.
Right.
You are. But if you don't take a step back, you'll never see it. And I think that's sometimes where physically an injury could come.
Yeah.
Mentally, if you're pursuing a dream outside of the gym and you're just pushing forward with it so much, mentally that's just stress. And we go through that constantly. But taking a step back is what alleviates it. Exactly. One more question for you, Steve, just to give everyone one last tidbit. Your story has been defined by everyone told you you couldn't, and you're doing it. Mm-hmm. What's something you give people right now with that? If they're looking at what everyone else is saying, everyone says I can't. Should I even bother trying? And you're defined by I will try. I will continue to pursue myself right now. Pursue the dream that's been placed in front of me to inspire others. You kept it going. Like you've already told us how you keep it going. You stay motivated every day. You find something to motivate you every day. You're pursuing your passion, which gives you drive to continue to pursue forward. Why can't I?
I think everyone's different. I'm very self-motivated. I'm just like, well, I want to do this. Well, I got to do the same thing every single day, like forever until I reach that goal. Yeah. And it's just it's just habit. It's a habit that I formed. But some people aren't self-driven or self-motivated. They need to find that. Yeah. I guess I'm also just stubborn. I won't stop until I pursue what I want to pursue. Yeah. And like I said, like, why can't I? Or like, why not me kind of mentality. But there's no reason why I can't balance bodybuilding in my life. Exactly. And still have fun and do what I want to do. And just like with track and field, track ended, and I gave everything I could to it, and I was glad that I literally transferred schools and went for it. Yeah. Because I never wanted to live with, wow, man, what if? I don't want to live in the what if. Don't live with that what if hanging over your head. Yeah. What if I ask this girl out on a date, or what if, what if I don't take this job, or, Exactly. I can't live that way. I didn't want to do it with track and with bodybuilding. I'll give it all I have. Yeah. If at the end of the day I didn't reach the goal, well, I gave it all that I had, and I went after it for as long and as hard as I could pursue it.
There's no regret there.
Right. Yeah. But don't listen to anybody. I've had family tell me I couldn't do it. Yeah. I've had family stereotype me. I've had people closest to me not be friends with me, or whatever, for whatever reasons. Mm-hmm. What does it matter? Who cares? Exactly. The people that support you will stick around you. Exactly. And, keep your circle small. Yeah. But whoever really supports you will stick around, and they'll add value to your life. And along the way, you replace those people. Exactly. Yeah. With people with similar goals who want the best for you. Yeah. And who really believe in you. Yeah. I agree with that 100%. Guys, Steve Cawley has become an inspiration to me, and he's become an inspiration to others. Today, where his strengths come from, he tells us to stay motivated every single day. The stereotypical aspect that comes in a gym aspect, but in other areas of life, people, if they judge it, they judge it. Stay humble, continue to pursue your goals. If it's there, it's there, but that doesn't change the fact that you're there for a reason. You're pursuing your goal, your dream, your fitness goal, whatever it is, you're pursuing it on your terms. It doesn't matter what insecurity someone tries to put on you. Continue to pursue what you're doing. If everyone tells you you can't, prove to them that you can. And Steve Cawley's become a testament to that in his entire life. His story is that definition right there.
He's come out of the struggle, and if he goes into another one, he uses it as fuel. And that's something that you can do as well. But guys, Stephan Cawley, he's an online coach. He can help you nutrition-wise, fitness-wise. He can help you with contest prep. Guys, he helps kids out in the schools behaviorally. He's an inspiration. Guys, go check Stephan Cawley on Instagram, at Stephan Cawley. Steve, I thank you so much for just sharing your knowledge with us, to be an inspiration to us, and just continue to help us pursue our goals.
Of course.
Thank you for being here, brother.
No problem, brother.
Yeah. All right.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made.